Good morning, everyone. I just was going to give you a few more ideas on some things that you can do for your low back if it's still bothering, if you're feeling tight or if you're feeling weak. So we'll start with just two exercises for each direction of basic back movement. So the first is to just strengthen you and stretch you in a flexed position. So you're going to lay on your back with your knees together, your feet together, and with this you're just going to rock your knees to the side and feel just a light stretch away from the knees, and then rock to the other side and feel another light stretch. So this is a good one to do if you wake up stiff in the morning, or you've been sitting or doing something that makes you feel really stiff. If you can do this before you get up and put weight on your legs and through your spine, that this will help loosen you up a little bit. So you can just do some gentle rocking side to side, maybe 10 times each way, and get a little bit looser that way. Don't go farther than what you feel like you can go without just getting a stretch. We don't want any pain with this. Okay. And then the other one that I like to do in this position while you're down here is to strengthen your core, which will help protect your back. So you're going to bring your knees up over your hips. You're going to make sure your stomach is tight so that your back is low to the floor. I like to lift my head so I can look at my feet and then just oscillate my arms up and down. And this is called 100. And if you can just do these, that's going to give you some good core strengthening without straining your back. If you do get pain in it, it means that you're not keeping your stomach tight enough, your core tight enough to keep the back flat. So if that's too hard for you, you can do just that motion without your legs elevated, or you can bring your knees up higher to get more protection of your spine, and then as you get better at that, you can lower your legs. And then to do the stretching into the opposite direction, you can lay on your stomach and prop on your elbows. The idea of this is to go ahead and get so that you can bend backwards again or lean backwards. So if you're in this position, you should have your hips and your stomach kind of flat to whatever surface you're laying on, and your elbows propped underneath you. That should just give you a gentle stretch in your low back. If it's pinching or hurting, you're probably not ready for it to be that high, so you can come down a little bit lower, but you want to get to somewhere where you feel a stretch but not pain. Some of you may feel nothing when you're here. Then you can go ahead and work yourself up more into a press up position, so you can go part way. You can come all the way up, but we're not looking to have pain. We're just looking for a light stretch. Those of you who have disc problems, this position sometimes can be helpful because it actually helps pull the disc away from the nerve root, and then that would then help lessen the pain that's in going down your leg. Another good one to do while you're here in this position would be to stay laying on your stomach with your arms up. And what you'll do is raise an arm and an opposite leg up in the air, not very far, and then just back down, and then the same thing the opposite side. And so we're working some good extension muscles in your back. And a lot of what we do functionally is cross-sectional like this, or diagonal. And so this is a good strengthening option for that. And then while you're down on your stomach, it's easy to just switch to your hands and knees and kind of do a good child's pose stretch. That one can feel really good, both in the low back and sometimes more up in the mid back and shoulder area. So this is another stretch that's nice to throw in if you're working down on the floor anyway. Okay, give those a try and call me if you have questions.